Shalom, shalom. All praise be to Yahweh, B'Shem Shai, B'Shem Kakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of great most and well. Shalom to the elect. This is a topic about letting you know that we are in a spirit and time of seriousness, man. Seriousness, and we shouldn't be in a silly, jokey, folly spirit, man. Obviously, yeah, this, obviously you can, there's times you can obviously enjoy your moments in this world, especially with brothers, but we're not supposed to be in La La Land like these people in the world with the, just constantly aroused with distractions and entertainment and folly. We're not supposed to be in their wavelength, but rather in the wavelength of the Spirit of the Lord, man. And where things are heading, there's going to be no time to be joking or being playful. Yeah. And I'm not saying you to be 100% serious, because you, like I mentioned, there's gonna be times the Lord will give you blessings. You're gonna be joyful, or meeting up with brothers and doing things with brothers. You're gonna enjoy times, laugh and stuff like that. But in general, we are supposed to be a different wavelength of the people of the world. Be observant, circumspect, be careful, and be serious, man. Anyways, James 4 verses 8 to 10. Draw nigh to the Most High, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. This is the point here. Be afflicted. Yeah, we're here to be afflicted in this truth. We're here to suffer. Yeah, we're here to go through pain, believe it or not. That's what the Lord did, and that's what we got to go through. The servant is not greater than his master. Yeah, this is not supposed to be a piece of cake or easy walk in the park, as people say. No, we're going to go through persecution. Yeah, we're going to go for rebuke. We're going to go through slander. We're going to go through betrayal. Yeah, we're going to go through things getting snatched away from us in our lives, taken away from us. We're going to have to sacrifice things. Yeah. We're going to have to be laser focused to the Lord, man. Yeah. And it says, and mourn and weep. Yeah, so the spirit is, and of this time is that, we got to be sighing and crying as we always should have been. Yeah, because mourn and weeping is sighing and crying, right? You gotta hate this world, man, because the world is wicked. You should want to hasten the days of hasten the return of the Lord, the kingdom. Yeah? Because this place is wicked. You want a world that dwelleth in righteousness, man. In the book of 2 Peter. Yeah? Let your laughter be turned to mourning. Yeah, man. Let your laughter to be turned to mourning. Now the people in the world, they can't comprehend that. Yeah. These people in the world, they want to distract themselves with entertainment and drugs, or being obsessive with work. Distract themselves with money and stuff like that. Even though their spirit is destroyed, man. They're miserable. Yeah. They're not honest with their insecurities. They're not honest with their problems. Yeah. People are out here in this world trying to live a lie. Living through a straw, man. They're fragile people, man. You can see in these people's eyes, they can explode any minute. All these people are desperate for government assistance. Sometimes you may have it through the spirit, where random people, which is of the spirit, just people, like strangers you don't know, will come and speak to you as if they need your therapy, man. That happens in this truth. And that's because like there's a glow in you. You know, if you're of this truth, you would notice that people in the street will just come to you and they might confess their problems or their lives. Yeah, people are going through shit, man. Yeah, but they cover it up with entertainment, drugs, and other things, man. The pride of life, the lusts, you know. Anyways, let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to heaviness, man. Yeah, you gotta be serious. Yeah. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and He shall lift you up. Humble yourself means to be humiliated, man. You gotta bow down and be humiliated. Accept that you are nothing without the Lord. Accept that you are powerless without the Lord. Accept that you need the Lord's help to get through this journey, man. This spirit and power, Yahweh Shemashai. You see? It's Ecclesiastes 3. I'll start from the top. The subheading says, a time for everything. Yeah? Number 1, verse 1, it says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, and a time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down, a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. A time to love, a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. Yeah? What profit have he that worketh in that wherein he laboureth? I have seen the travail which the Most High have given to the sons of men to be exercised in it. So the point is, there's a time for everything, and the scriptures does say, you know, to measure the time diligently in itself. So when we scope out and measure the time we're in, what time are we in? We're in a time of war. We're in a time of destructions. Look at these earthquakes and floods and hurricanes that's been happening. Yeah, we're in the time of the CHIP soon possibly being made mandatory and given more exposure. Yeah, these are all major prophecies being fulfilled. Yeah, brothers and elders and apostles have been facing their channels being shut down. You know, forced to make other video channels. That's the prophecy of famine of the word. Yeah? This truth is not going to go out forever. So, mentioning all these things, you know, does that sound like a time of peace? Does that sound like a time to be in a distracted entertainment state? Does that sound like a time to be full of folly, being foolish and lazy and sleeping? Or is it a time for being awake and being serious? Yeah? And expecting the worst. Yeah? The latter, isn't it? You see? So the time for everything, and the time we're in is as the days approach closer, in the end times, man. The end times, and the end times ain't pretty. But that's why we gotta download these scriptures, apply these scriptures, stay prayed up, stay in the spirit, stay brotherly, you know, producing for the Lord's ministry. Yeah, all of that, man. Yeah, it's a time to get serious. It's a time to be serious. It's time to put more effort, and I speak that to myself too. Anyways, with that, all praise be to Yahweh, Shemashai, B'Shem Kakdash, Shalom.